know that pregnancy significantly changes our body. Our bellies are growing and being stretched further than we ever thought possible. We even document this usually with month-to-month pictures to see that growing belly. But you may not know that pregnancy also changes how we breathe and significantly alters our breathing pattern. As that belly is growing, our ribs are flaring out, which flattens our diaphragm, and those organs are getting pushed up, which makes our diaphragm not be able to move as much. So our diaphragm is getting pushed and pulled in different directions, and that causes a more shallow breathing pattern, and we're relying more on our chest than our belly to breathe. After pregnancy, our breathing doesn't just bounce back. Like everything else, we kind of have to work at it. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a deep dive into deep diaphragmatic breathing and how to get that breath back into our bellies, because that is the key to a good postpartum recovery. When I think of deep diaphragmatic breathing, I like to think of 360 breathing. So when you take a big deep breath in, our front, our ribs, and our back all expand like a balloon is expanding and blowing up. It's expanding all the way around. And then when we exhale, it's coming from your low abs and you're just going up and out your mouth. And so really forcibly exhaling that air out from your lower abs first and then out. This pattern of breathing encourages natural movement of your core and your pelvic floor to improve any diastasis recti or pelvic floor issues. So we're going to do some practice breathing, but first I want to tell you a few tips to have this be the best experience for you. Number one is you need a really good inhale. A good inhale will give you a good exhale. So making sure that you have a very big inhale will give you a forcible exhale and make you not have to rely back on that shallow breathing pattern. If I just inhale a little bit, then it's really easy to just rely back on your chest breathing. So big belly breath in, and then breathe out. Now, number two is the exhale. When you exhale, you need to make sure that it's coming up. A lot of people that I see have inverted breathing. So when they exhale, they're actually pushing pressure down. This can cause prolapse, hernias, or leaking. So we really need to make sure that that breathing is coming up and out, because that's what's activating your pelvic floor up to keep your symptoms improving. And number three is posture. You need to make sure that your ear, shoulder, and hips are in line, and that your pelvis and your hips here are in neutral position, not tilting forward and not rocking back. If you have any more questions about this, I've made another video that you can check out that goes into more detail of proper posture and how that can improve your leaking symptoms. So let's try it all together. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. And one more time, you can see from the side, breathing in and breathing out. You see how I'm still in alignment, and every single time I'm feeling some activation from my lower abs. Diaphragmatic breathing is where I start all of my patients because it's the foundation of everything that we do. Any exercise you want to get back to, we have to have diaphragmatic breathing first. It also is amazing to me how much the breathing can improve your pelvic floor symptoms without anything else. Below, you'll find step-by-step instructions of what we discussed today so that you can practice this at home, because remember, it takes time. If you still are struggling with this or have any other issues during your pregnancy or postpartum journey, I would love to help you. Feel free to schedule a 15-minute free consultation, as well as come see me in the clinic so we can work on you and your journey.